beautiful people, how y'all feeling? How y'all doing? What's going on? Welcome back or welcome. You have officially entered the chill corner of the internet. But you want to see how I lost 7 pounds in 3 days doing this smoothie detox cleanse. I used the 10-day smoothie cleanse by J.J. Smith for reference, and as you can see, it's clearly saying 10 days and I only did 3, but I still got the results that I did by doing the 3 days. I did not do this cleanse to only lose weight. I was feeling so foggy. I was just feeling heavy. Like I just felt and I was like, I need a detox. I need a detox. Like my subconscious is like, detox, 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 detox. Okay, so that's what I did, and I stopped at 3 days because I just felt so good, and I was just like, the reduction in calories, I can't keep going on like this. Also, I wasn't taking multivitamins because I do take gummy multivitamins, because the regular multivitamins be like horse pills and I cannot swallow those at all. So I was like, I don't want to not continue taking those, and I feel like I've gotten the benefits of this cleanse. So in the 3 days, I did not do any research to see why we should do a 4-10. Eventually I will get to that in the future, because I do want to do this once a year. I feel like it is very good to do once a year to help rev up metabolism, help with mental clarity, help boost energy, just to help, rev things up in your body, remove toxins and things like that. So first things first, I'm going to show you clips of me looking dusty and crusty. Okay, I'm not as cute and put together as this, okay honey, but I just wanted to show you like first-hand experience, what I was going through for each day, like how I was feeling and stuff like that, and anything that was left out for like the cravings I had. If I had headaches or nausea or anything like that, I'll include it after the clips. All right, I want food. I want pizza. I want french fries. I want chips. I don't have my smoothie yet. I feel like it's too soon. I don't know. I had one smoothie at 1. Then I had my pistachios around 3:30, and now it's 5. I need to find some more snacks. Look at this. See, this is part of the reason why I'm doing this, because like I don't get night acne, and all of a sudden, so I know I have some toxins in my system that need to be released. Okay, but yeah. I want all the snacks, and you can't have the snacks. Good morning, y'all. It's day 2, and I have a headache. I'm like physically tired. I don't know if I will keep this up. I'm like a hot mess. Yeah. So I just had a smoothie, so I know this isn't a hunger headache, because technically, that's food. So I'm thinking that this is my body detoxing sugar, like having withdrawals from sugar, because I haven't had any in over 24 hours. No processed sugar anyway, of course, the sugar and fruit, but yeah, I don't know. I just, So, we'll see. My skin looks the same, if not dry. Trying to drink a lot of water. I definitely drink more than 64 ounces of water. And yeah, so I will check back in later. Okay, so it's day 3. I feel really good. I didn't wake up with a headache. Like, of course, when I first woke up, I was like really tired, but after I finally woke up, I felt good. I felt energized. I weighed myself. I am 4 pounds down. It's only day 3. I've noticed I don't have any swelling in my ankles, which is nice. That's been something new for me. And yeah, I was gonna have today be my last day, but I like how I feel. Oof, y'all. I have not done my morning things. I like how I feel. I like what I'm seeing so far. So far, I'm just noticing my ankles and my energy. So, oof. Today's smoothie is a berry smoothie. I have David willing to try a smoothie this morning for breakfast. So I'm gonna make him one and I'm gonna make my day smoothie. Okay, so this cleanse, I'm not even gonna say it was brutal. It was not brutal at all. This is not a starvation cleanse or anything like that. You are able to eat, you can drink your smoothies, you can modify it. There are modifying guidelines in there to help you stay on the cleanse while you are doing the modified version. But I did not do the modified version. I did not work out during the 3 days for this cleanse, and I still have these results and I'm very pleased with them and grateful for them. The first day was okay. I didn't feel too bad. I was craving French fries and chips, although, but it wasn't bad. Like, I did this whole cleanse working from home because I felt like it would be a little easier to try it while I had the opportunity, and it was great. I wasn't going in the refrigerator. I wasn't going in the pantry looking for anything or anything like that. Like, I felt satisfied. The recipe she gives, you are able to make one smoothie, one big smoothie in the beginning of the day and drink it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So it's not like I was doing extra, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't feel like I was being taken away from anything to do this cleanse, and I had everything available. So I didn't separate any of the packs for the days or anything like that because I was working from home. If I was working with, like I've done in the past, I would separate each pack and put it in the freezer so that it's just ready to blend up and go. Okay. Day 2, I had a headache all day. This was the worst day for me, y'all. I was craving salt. I was craving salmon for some reason. I was craving spicy food. I was craving hot food. I was just craving food, like whole food. I just wanted to eat. Like, I just was tired of smoothies. I just wanted to eat, y'all. Okay. So I did notice on this day that my ankle stopped swelling, and that's part of the reason why I did this cleanse as well, because I didn't mention that before, but my ankle started swelling. I kept saying, you know, this is the heaviest I've ever been. This is the heaviest I've ever been. I was tired of saying that, and I needed to change. So when I definitely started seeing my ankles were no longer swelling, I was just so happy. And I was like, okay, I definitely have to keep doing this to make sure, because something's going right? Something, like, I'm intaking all this water. I was so thirsty on this day. I drank 80 ounces of water and I was still thirsty. My lips were still dry. Like, I don't know what was going on, but my ankles were no longer swelling. So obviously I'm no longer retaining water. I learned that I retain a lot of water, y'all. I feel like the 7 pounds that I lost is all water. I didn't work out or anything like that, but I believe it was all water. So going forward, I gotta do what I gotta do to make sure I'm no longer retaining water like that. Oh, and on this day, I smelled literally everything. I've never have before. I've opened the spice cabinet. I was like, oh, what's going on in here? It smells so good. Anything David ate, I smelled from, like, all the way across the house. It was crazy. Day 3 was the best day. I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning naturally, and I was like, body, sis, go back to sleep. Okay, I had so much energy. I no longer felt thirsty. I no longer had a headache. I didn't have any cravings for anything in particular. It was just a great day. I just had my smoothies. The snacks I had during this cleanse were boiled eggs, salt-free pistachio nuts, apples, and popcorn. I have the kernels that you buy, and then I pop them in the air popcorn popper that I got from Walmart a long time ago, but it has no seasonings, no butter, nothing like that. That is not on her snack list, but I still had it and I still got these results, so I feel like it's okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm not telling you to go do that, but that's just what I did. I did start to feel nauseous on this day. I don't know what that was about. It would, like, hit me in waves every now and then. It wasn't, like, to the point where I was, like, you know, about to, but it was just, I noticed, like, oh, I have a little nausea going on, but I don't know why. It could be because I was detoxing something out of my system, because keep in mind, you are not having any sugar or any salt, and that was something that I was ingesting a lot of prior to this cleanse. Now that you've seen how I felt throughout this 3-day cleanse firsthand, and then what I was experiencing, I want to tell you what I used and why I felt like I was so successful with this. Number 1, working from home. Number 2, I switched up my blender. I had one of those cheap blenders that was maybe like $20 back in the day. It was years old, one blending nothing, like you would have to chew your smoothie. I wasn't down for that this go around, okay? So I got me a Black & Decker Quiet Blender. If you are on a budget and you can't afford to get a Vitamix and you really only wanted the Vitamix for your smoothie, I recommend you get that. I will put the name and the price in the description box down below for what I paid for it from my local Walmart. Of course, I want a Vitamix in the future, but for budget purposes, this was the next best thing in my opinion. It does say quiet. Of course, it's a blender, so it's still loud, but it's not as loud as that cheap stuff I had. Okay, honey, I'm not gonna throw it away. I'm gonna figure out how I'm gonna get rid of it because I no longer want it. It's no longer welcome in this home, okay? And again, like I said, you blend one smoothie that you drink for breakfast, lunch, and dinner throughout the day, and all of the ingredients that were in her recipes fit in that Black & Decker blender. I didn't even know Black & Decker made blenders, okay? But I have their tools, so I was like, let me try their blender. And I looked at reviews and they had good reviews before I purchased it. So yeah, just so y'all know, I did not add any additional sweeteners into my smoothie. They tasted fine all by themselves. Even David liked the first smoothie. The first smoothie is always the sweetest, but David liked it, and I feel like if he liked it, y'all gonna like it. And of course I liked it, but I love the flavor of greens in smoothies. So the smoothies that I've been making for breakfast since then have had more greens than fruit because I don't mind necessarily a less sweet smoothie, which I'm okay with. From this cleanse, I have been craving more whole foods. I have been wanting to have more whole dinners and lunches and not something that's pre-made and packaged and purchased, like pre-made meals. So I'm going to be looking at recipes. Like, I've been wanting to cook more. I don't know if that's weird or not, but I've been wanting to cook more and experiment more and have those healthier foods and to just research because I really want to continue this journey. I feel so bad about not including like pictures of the scale or before and after, but initially I wasn't going to do this video, and then I changed my mind and I was like, no, I should share it. It could be helpful to someone who's going through the same thing as me, who is overweight, obese, who's been saying, like, they've been hearing themselves say, this is the heaviest I've ever been, this is the heaviest I've ever been, and just to have like a quick jump start to a healthier lifestyle, because that's what this is at the end of the day. I'm not trying to go on anybody's diet. I'm just trying to be healthier in a way that will naturally allow my weight to fall to its natural weight that it should be at. So I do want to keep doing this every year because I feel like it is important to remove toxins, especially, you probably heard that when you are obese, you have more fat storage, which holds more toxins, and we're trying to get all of that out, okay? Like, I can't keep going back, all right? So I still want to enjoy, you know, the sweet items that you have or the more not so healthy items, but I don't want to enjoy them on a daily basis like I was prior to. I want to be more intentional with what I'm eating, when I'm eating it, and how it's being prepared. I have downloaded an app called Lose It. I did pay for the yearly subscription because I was like, I pay all of this money for all of this other stuff, then why can't I pay $20 towards my health, right? So I log my food daily. I log my water intake. I have an Apple Watch, so that's logging my steps and the calories I've burned and my resting calories and stuff like that. And I get to see how much protein, carbohydrates, and fat that I've ingested in a day, how many calories I've had for the day. And I know y'all are gonna be like, calories aren't important, blah, 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 blah. But I feel like for me to start off, I need to see, because I eat a lot, okay? A lot. Like, I am an emotional eater, so it doesn't help that, you know, I'm eating sugar and salt and I'm stressed and having anxiety and I'm learning all these new things and I'm trying to do all these new things, or something comes up. So every time, like, I feel that way, like, I want cookies, I want brownies, I want ice cream, I want junk food. And I noticed that throughout this cleanse that I had one of those moments, and of course I couldn't indulge on those things, but I still made it through okay. And I feel so good because after I eat all of that stuff, the next day I feel like crap. I felt so good still because I didn't have those things when I had that moment. So mentally training myself to not eat when I'm stressed is going to be a challenge, but it's something that I really want to do now. Like I said, I didn't share my weight or anything like that. And honestly, I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. I'm embarrassed by my weight. So I'm not mentally or emotionally prepared to share that with y'all just yet. So I'm sure eventually I will share my weight with y'all, especially this weight where I started before this cleanse, because that will be the heaviest that I'll be in my entire life, and we're not going back. I'm claiming it. That's it. Okay, we're only going to our natural body weight from here. I don't want nothing else. But trust me when I say I lost 7 pounds, okay? Literally 7 pounds. Like, the ounce when I started was 0.8 and the ounce when I stopped was 0.8. So it was 7 10 pounds fully. My scale, if you want, I can put that in the description box below. It's very accurate. It doesn't matter if I get on there 3 times in a row, it's gonna tell me the same weight, okay? And I only say that because I've been looking at other scales to tell me how much body fat percentage and stuff like that I have, but a lot of the complaints for those scales is that they aren't accurate. Like if you get on back to back, it's gonna tell you a different weight each time, but everything was basically purchased from Walmart. So I just wanted to share my experience with my 3-day cleanse because I hope it's helpful for someone who's in the same situation as me, who is obese or overweight again, and who just is tired of it and they want to live a healthier lifestyle, and they realize the error in their ways or how certain things are affecting them that got to them to this point. And you know, the only thing we can do as people is if we see ourselves doing something wrong or unhealthy is to just try and correct it and to, you know, take it day by day. We're not perfect. Like being obese and overweight comes with so many other things that we could talk about in a whole separate video, just from society, mentally, emotionally. There's so many different medical conditions that can lead to somebody being overweight and obese. And, you know, just be kind to people. Everybody is in a place for a reason, whether it's a place that they want to be or not. You know, so I hope this video was helpful. Thank you for watching. I will continue to post updates here and there. I'm going to like keep this a little off camera for me to really focus on and make this a healthier habit day by day. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye.